Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. And if I understand the person correctly, and he did everything he could do to help me, he sent me the font of this, and I went and got it off DA Fonts. He told me he actually sent me a link to the font. So anyway, he does back of jerseys, and he wanted a better way to make a template so he doesn't have to resize all this all the time. Because the resize is this is 9. He wants these are sponsors for the back of a shirt, and for the one I'm doing it for, I never saw a shirt. But he wants it 9 by 1.75. So I just took his font. I'm going to shift select. I made a box that is 9 by 1.75 where it might be on the shirt, I'm guessing. So select your font, and we're going to open up effects and envelope and go right here to create envelope from, and then you're going to shift select the box and go EC. I didn't do it right. I hit a wrong button. So grab that, shift select the box and go EC, and it put it where it's supposed to be. Now we could take that rectangle away, and then there you go, but that would be tedious. So, and I know nothing about printing. I know about engraving, but I'm thinking this would be true. So go to Windows, Dockers, and Objects, and yours might say Object Manager. And so this is that rectangle that's going to be a double, and this is that rectangle. You could make it where you can't see it, and you could lock it where you couldn't move it, but you need to be able to make it non-printable. And trust me, I know nothing about printing, so you might have to print this on a scrap, but I'm thinking it's going to work. So go right here to your gear thing and go layer and add a new layer, and then take your rectangle and move it to that new layer, and then click right here to don't print it. So that way that rectangle will be there, and you can see when we click on the rectangle, it's there in that layer 2. So all this is printable, but we can lock that whole layer not to print. I don't know if that's a big help or not. But what I'm getting at is this would work. You would type out your sponsors, and I have a little company called Express Yourself, and I'm going to envelope that one into that shape. I'm going to take my shift tool and select both of them and go EC, and it put it in there. And then they could stay in there forever. Because supposedly, if we did it right, that line won't print, but please test it. Now, as far as the 2, and see, so my font now is 9 by 1.75. So I didn't have to, make that font 9.75, you would have to, if you didn't envelope it, you're going to have to go and unlock your ratio and go 9 by 1.75. Get the same effect. And we'll even test it with the box and go EC. So you could do that, but envelope form is going to be a lot faster. Now, as far as the double, I made it 3.5 by 9. And then we're going to use a 2-line font and envelope from. Now, the only difference is it's taking up the whole thing. So it's actually, it's double the size. And then you would just shift select that, go EC. But if you wanted it, I'm not for sure about the spacing. If we made this, let's make it a little bit thinner. And then select that and go envelope from. See, now well, let me do that. There it is. And then go shift select and EC. So the letters aren't, well, the letters are, they're 9 by 301. So I really don't know about that part. You know, I guess if it had to be, let me back up here a little bit more. If you had to have them both the same size and spacing, this is 1.75, so let's take our nudge factor and make it 1.75. And I'm just grasping for straws here. Make a duplicate of that, move it down, and then just actually break this apart. Go up to object and break the company apart, then grab that one, create from envelope form. While you've got it, shift select the other. No, that's not going to work because there's not going to be a space. But we could, you know, you could definitely space this out. You know, that might work. Let's set our nudge factor on 1/4 of an inch and just move that box down. And then take the company. And once again, I'm grasping at straws here. Now see that does or does not work. It might be perfect. I don't know. Shift select that, EC, and you would have, you know, a little bit bigger. So you could make it, you know, I don't know. I'm hoping the first part of this will help him and maybe he can figure that out, man, because this, let's go back to Windows, Dockers, and objects. I don't see the new layer. Must have backed up. So we do what we did before, go to layers and add a layer, and then move that rectangle to that new layer, move that rectangle to that new layer, and then those two layers aren't going to print. Supposedly, you know, I know nothing, you know, so make sure that says print. And if you wanted them in the exact same spot all the time, you could lock them, and then you couldn't even move these, you know, once you get your template made. So I don't know, this is not how you would really want that. I would not think. I think the first way I did it would be the best. Just put it all in a double box because you don't want the company, you know, because a lot of them aren't going to be, there are going to be 2 lines, but the last line's not going to be company. So you're going to want to do what we did before. And anyway, if he needs more help, I'm sure he'll email me back. And I'm just hoping I helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.